Hi, I'm Robin from the Canada Bird School, and today we're going to do a training tidbit called taking teeny tiny bites. So you may be giving your birds treats, and that's great. And you're giving them something like a whole almond, a whole walnut, or even a whole cashew. And your bird likes that. I love seeing birds opening up the shells. They extract the nut, just like they would in the wild. They're using their natural abilities, and it's amazing to see. When we're training, we want our treats to be broken into smaller pieces so we can repeat the game 10 times, not just once. But what happens when you hand your bird a tiny, tiny piece and they look at you like, well, where's the rest of it? Usually you hand me a whole cashew. We need to be conscious of how many nuts we do give our birds in a day to keep their diet balanced, but we do want to do some training. So what do? I want to give my bird a reward, some sort of reinforcement for being a good bird. But if I can only give him 1 or 2 rewards, then that's not really enough repetitions. It's not going to get me very far in the training game. So how can I make this 1 cashew into 10 repetitions without my bird having too many nuts in his day or refusing altogether because the pieces are so small? So what we're going to do is we're going to take your food, in this case, a whole organic raw cashew, and we're going to start with as big a piece as you can for your bird to say, sure, let's have some of that. We are going to start with an entire cashew, an entire whole cashew. Give your bird the whole cashew. That's where you're starting. That's where you're starting. That's where we're going to be starting today for our example. Then we're going to cut that in half each time we give it as a treat until we can go to tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. So there are 7 cashew pieces in this picture. They're numbered 1 to 7, left to right. Each one is cut in half and then cut in half and then cut in half and then again and again, so on. So cashew number 1 is an entire cashew, but number 2 is half of that. Let's try this time, instead of giving him a number 1 size cashew, try giving him a number 2 size cashew. See what he thinks. So for today, he's going to get the same number of total nuts, but we're going to give them in the number 2 size. See how that goes. The next day, see if you can give him a number 3 size, same total number, just cut into the number 3 size. So forth and so on, each day getting smaller and smaller. So you're giving the bird the same amount of cashew, just cut into smaller pieces a little bit at a time. So the smaller pieces allow you to have more repetitions and your bird still receives the same total amount. But if you are able to cut all the way down to size number 7, you get 64 pieces out of 1 cashew. That's 64 repetitions of behavior for 1 entire cashew that you were doing before. So give it a try. It's actually surprising how many of our birds will readily accept a smaller size of nut if they know there's another one coming next. Try cueing your bird to do a small known behavior. Maybe they know how to do the wave. Give him the number 3 size cashew. Ask him to wave again and do the number 3 again. Repeat and repeat. Gets that ball rolling. The bird would have the opportunity to say, no, I don't really want to. That's fine. But what you're looking for is that, sure, I'll take your tiny cashew, even though it's tiny, because I know you're going to be right back and we're going to do another repetition and I get more cashews. So it's a win-win. You're going to slowly work from the number 1 full-size cashew down to maybe the number 6 or number 7 size. Chances are, if you ask for those cute bird tricks, a few of them in a row, he'll be happy to take it, knowing there's the opportunity to earn another one right around the corner. Your bird's health will thank you, your vet will thank you, your pocketbook will thank you, and your training will thank you because you get to do lots of more repetitions. So your challenge is to take your current treat and see if you can cut it into smaller pieces and continue your repetitions. Let me know how it goes. Contact us at the Canada Bird School, and we would love to see some of your progress. Thank you so much. I'm Robin. Have an awesome day.